listened to it on audio, and then I became a voracious reader. And that's actually going to be one of my points today for my 7 E's of leadership. And that's education. It doesn't just have to be about schooling. Because truth be told, there's some books in school that they force you to read that make you hate reading. These guys can agree with me already, I can feel it. And it wasn't until I actually got into the car crash and going through this pain, realizing that, hey, there's a solution here. It's been in this place for a long time. I just actually haven't went over to there and actually looked into it. So I just started reading voraciously. Even got one of the books right here. And it's called The Excellence Book, 104 Principles for Living and Working. And this is a bonus E for you. Tip 103. Excellence encourages the excellence of others. What are you doing today to make yourself even more excellent than what you already are? Every single one of you in this room right now, sitting at your table, is an excellent human being. You want to know why? Because you invested in yourself. You made that choice. You could have been doing anything else today. But you decided to sit here and grow and become better. You could have been asleep, you could have been watching TV, you could be doing anything else, but you decided to be here right now. Being excellent encourages others to be excellent. And that is one of the wonderful things about educating yourself outside of traditional classes. Because the traditional route may not be the truthful route. Like Dexter mentioned earlier, with the lady who wanted to be a solid gold dancer all her life, but her parents were like, no, be a doctor. She was a doctor. She hated every day of being a doctor. And then she went up and quit her job and found her why. Something that excited her, something that brought her passion. Look within yourself and ask yourself, am I doing something today that I can be passionate about? Because if you're going to see yourself as a leader and identify who you are, there are many ways to do it, but one of the most clear ways to get to that point is by being in silence with yourself. No noise, no music, no television, no nothing. I started doing this back in 2013 with my year of rebirth, as I like to call it. Every morning, after waking up, I would make sure I would grab a seat, sitting there in that chair and be quiet for 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes, with no distractions. And when I did that, this peace came over me. A peace that in some way would surpass all understanding. Because I'm dedicating some time to getting to know what's within me. To get to know the Christ that's within me. To see if, how can I keep going? How can I become better? What am I doing? Asking myself powerful questions like, what good will I do today? What can I share with others? What must I do? Ask yourself, what can I share today? A listening ear is also part of leadership, because leaders listen. Leaders listen because they know that information is key to a better future, because you get to know what to do, what not to do, as well as how can I better or strengthen a relationship. How can I generate a real relationship with a capital R? How can I become a better leader with a capital L? How can I take more action with a capital A? And how can I continue to be excellent? So there's education. Then there's the E, which is examination, number 2. In my studies, I came across this method. I like to call it the mirror force yourself method. This won't appear on your presentation later, Clyde, trust me. But seriously though, it mentioned how you should ask some close relatives or some friends or some folks that are around you a lot and ask them to tell you what your strengths and weaknesses are. What are you good at? What can you work on? At least 3 for both. If you want to give more, that's cool. If not, that's A-okay too. Accept their responses and see how you respond to them. Don't respond back to them instantly. Just take their answers, look at them, and see if it's true or not. See if you can validate that action. I did that with myself. I did it with my parents and my close friends from high school, some buddies in college. And one of the things they mentioned to me was antisocial tendencies. I'm like, oh, okay. Because yeah, I'm an introvert standing before you right now.